What if some of the most common foods that Nigerian children eat daily are worsening autism symptoms silently, like hypersensitivity, poor focus, or meltdowns? And what if simple food swaps could help improve your child's behavior and digestion? In this video, I'll show you the gluten-free, casein-free diets for autism using Nigerian foods. If you've searched for gluten-free, casein-free diets, Autism Nigeria, gluten-free, casein-free diets in Nigeria, or under whatever name, just remain where you are. I'm Dr. Chisom Pascaline, a medical doctor and a certified autism specialist, and I help parents understand the biomedical and nutritional factors that affect and influence autism symptoms. So here are the basics. What are the gluten-free, casein-free diets? The gluten-free, casein-free diet removes two proteins. It removes gluten, which is found majorly in wheat, and the casein, which is found in milk and dairy products. So why should you remove them? It's been found that many autistic children have difficulty digesting these proteins. And when they are not properly broken down, they can produce compounds that may affect the child's behavior, focus, sleep, and gut health. And this is why many parents report symptoms or report improvements. This is why many parents report improvements when they actually remove this gluten or casein from their diet. So, for most Nigerian parents, the big question is, what exactly will my child eat? So, some of gluten-based foods that need to be avoided include the wheat bread or the usual standard bread, because most of the flour used in making bread is from wheat. Noodles, including your all kinds of noodles. Then the pasta, like the spaghetti. Wheat flour snacks, all kinds of wheat flour snacks. Meat pie, donuts, buns that have been made from wheat. Semovita. So to swap, there are good Nigerian alternatives, interestingly. So here you can choose your plantain, your sweet potatoes, rice or further rice. You can make your rice noodles, pounded yam, amala, fufu, gari. All of these are free from wheat. And if you must bake, you can make some sound swaps, some good swaps. In place of wheat flour, you can use almond flour. You can use beans. You can use coconut and every other Nigerian-based healthier alternative. So most traditional Nigerian staples are naturally gluten-free. So for the casein actually comes from milk. So for these children that are sensitive to it and barely digest it, the sources of milk that they should be avoiding include the cow milk, the yogurt, the cheese, and ice cream. So better alternatives include coconut milk, tiger nut milk, almond milk. Yeah, so they can also do, depending on the age and if there are presence of allergens, roasted granules, coconut chips, boiled corn. However, it's also advisable to state that before you embark on any restrictive diet, you should get a clearance from your doctor, your child's doctor, and your dietitian. This is to avoid further worsening nutritional deficiencies, which most of these children have. So if there is a plan to remove certain foods that cause issues in these children, there should also be an alternative plan to substitute the adequate nutrients, vitamins, minerals, and all that ordinarily one should have been able to get from these diets. So don't do it isolated, don't do it on your own, because you can run into troubles and your child might have some issues with deficiencies. For milk cereal, you can replace with pap We do a lot of pap here in Nigeria. Ogi, akamu, that is actually it. Then, yam and egg, plantain porridge, depending on your child's sensory tolerance and what the child can take. These foods, they provide natural nutrients that support brain and gut health. So, one big mistake that most parents make is removing foods abruptly. So you just heard about gluten-free, casein-free diet, and maybe one or two testimonials from one or two parents, and then you jump right into it and you run into troubles. You remove everything without substituting. That way you will be starving the child, starving the brain, the gut, and then you won't be getting the desired results. So before you do any of these changes, you need to plan well. You need to be followed up by someone that truly understands the process. So some of the issues children may temporarily run into include irritability, food cravings. The child might just be crying for it. You can imagine a child you just removed milk from that had always been on milk-based foods. So the child will just know that something had gone wrong, and the brain will try to adjust to it. So it will come with some mild behavioral changes. This usually settles within 1 to 3 weeks. So for Nigerians, focus on whole Nigerian foods. They are not even expensive. If you want a complete autism diet plan using Nigerian foods, including gluten-free, casein-free, autism meal plan, a Nigerian autism grocery list, and gut healing foods for autistic children, just download our parent guide in the description below and subscribe to this channel for evidence-based autism nutrition, gut health strategies, and practical guidance for parents. Thank you, and see you some other time.